Okay, as you push play on this, I want you to see the heading at the top, Test Tomorrow on Factoring. So tomorrow in class, we're going to have a test covering all types of factoring, GCF, trinomials, and difference of squares. Here are two samples of difference of square problems that we learned just a few days ago. So on this first problem, number 1, they ask us to factor, but I need to look at this and I need to recognize what it is. X squared minus 25. Okay, I think this is a difference of squares, but I need to look and check. X squared, okay, is a perfect square. And 25 is also a perfect square because if I take the square root of 25, I get a whole number. So I meet those two criteria. This is a perfect square and this is. But this minus sign must also be a minus, which it is. So I can factor this into two binomials. So I'm going to write my two binomials. And the square root of x squared goes here and here. And the square root of 25 goes here and here. And then in my signs, I put either a plus, minus, or a minus, plus. So that's the answer to number 1. Number 2, I also want to factor this, and it looks like a difference of squares to me. Let's check and make sure. 9y squared is a perfect square. 144 is also a perfect square, and there's a minus sign in the middle. So this does constitute a difference of squares. So I need to factor this into two binomials. So I'm going to write a binomial here and a binomial there. And the square root of 9y squared is 3y. And I put 3y here as well. And the square root of 144 is 12. So I put 12 there and 12 there. And then I can either go minus plus or plus minus. Notice here I went plus minus. And here I went minus plus. Okay? So this is the answer to number 1, and this is the answer to number 2, but the only reason I was able to factor them this way is because they were a difference of squares. Now remember, as you watch this video, if you have questions or if you watch any video, pause the video, think about it, rewind it, watch it again. Okay? I also want to once again remind you that we have a test tomorrow on factoring. Be prepared.